Test 1, 2. Jordan, can you hear me? Testing, testing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the men's NPL round 27 here at the lovely Poppington Park. I'll be your commentator today, Thomas Miletich, co-host of the NSW Football Podcast, and we are here at the lovely Poppington Park to see Mount Druitt Wollongong Wolves. We'll run you through the lineups now as the Wollongong players come out of the sheds. The home side, Mount Druitt. In goals, we have Dylan Niski. Left back, Stephen Stanik Floody. Two centre halves, Tef and Danilo Montiero. At right back, Rocco Pelio. Three centre mids of Jared Macarola, Bilal Balcardi, and in the 10, Abraham Majok. On the left, we have Yuta Komura. In the number 9, we have Yuto Marito. And on the right, we have Caleb Jackson Brown. The away side today, Wollongong Wolves. Their lineup is as follows. We have Daniel Solski. In goals, left back, Dylan Ryan. Two centre halves, Beniri Kanazumai, accompanied by Dax Kelly. On the right, Ben Gearson. Two CDMs of Marcus Beatty and Sim Un Sub. On the left, we have Alec Mascovecchio. In the 10, Flynn Madden. On the right, Nicholas Olsen. And the number 9, their captain, Lachlan Scott. It's going to be a thrilling game today. Wollongong Wolves are in 6th, fighting to hold on to the finals. They're currently on 38 points, and in their last 5 games, they've got the 4 wins. It's an interesting race for those finals. There's 4 teams in there. And on the other hand, Mount Druitt Rangers currently sitting in the bottom of the men's NPL, New South Wales. A win today or a draw will put them in a promising position with 3 rounds left of the competition. It's going to be a thrilling game of action here at Poppington Park, and we await the referee's kickoff. Referee is a well-experienced one, Evan Zavagilius, accompanied by Liam Smith on the line and Matthew Mokarist. And the 4th official today is Mitchell Renton. Mount Druitt will kick us off here. Abraham Majok giving chase. And we are started with a Wollongong goal kick. Dax Kelly on the ball. Well intercepted by Mount Druitt. Caleb Jackson Brown gave chase, unfortunately couldn't receive. Daniel Ryan's there to avoid the press from Abraham Majok. However, bit of afters. Wollongong still on here. Abraham Majok here. Shouts of handball from the crowd. Referee waves play on. Wollongong look to spring from this. Tev looks to pre Marcus Beatley on the ball. Fair challenge. Dylan Ryan claims comfortably. Wollongong with a bit of early possession here at Poppington Park, setting the tempo from the start. Commentators curse. Mount Druitt receive the ball, and Abraham Majok looks to spring them forward. Well intercepted there by Wollongong. And we're going to have a Mount Druitt throw. All the way back to Tef for Mount Druitt. Accompanied by Danilo Montiero, who looks to spring forward from the centre-back position. Mount Druitt looking dangerous. Can they get a shot off? Well blocked. Not the best clearance there by Wollongong. Rocco Pele. Bilal Balkardi. Good idea though. Comfortably claimed by Daniel Solski. Here we see Sim on sub on the ball. Decent switch over to Dylan Ryan. Both teams in the first 5 to 6 minutes just looking to assert themselves, set the tempo for their sides in round 27 of the men's New South Wales NPL competition. All the way back to Dylan Niski for Mount Druitt. The always ever reliable Niski in goals. Monteiro again looking to spring forward to start the attack from the back for Mount Druitt. Receives well. Is Mount Druitt, he's still on. Just caught offside there. This is positive though from Mount Druitt. Kanazumi to Dylan Ryan. Wonderfully worked by Lachlan Scott. Nicholas Olsen returns in the box. Partially cleared by Mount Druitt. To Dylan Ryan. Marcus Beattie. There's Lachlan Scott. Teff sends it away and clears his lines for Mount Druitt. Dax Kelly to Dylan Ryan. Marcus Beattie almost joining as that third centre-back at times when Dax Kelly decides to get adventurous. Not the best pass, trying to find Nicholas Olsen. Unfortunately for Wollongong, wasn't to be. Beautiful run here by Rocco Pele. Not the best ball by Stanik Floody though, however, for Mount Druitt. Ooh, Danilo Monteiro. Thankfully, Stanik Floody came to his rescue. Lachlan Scott was hot on their tails. Teff on the ball. Looks to find Rocco Pele long. Dylan Ryan digs comfortably. Mascavecchio. Just the ball got trapped under his feet there for Wollongong. As we can hear Dylan Ryan commanding the Wollongong. And he gets his just desserts. Wonderfully worked. Marcus Beattie ensures it's still Wollongong's ball. Nicholas Olsen. Good idea, just not the best execution there for Wollongong. Referee's flagged for offside there. Kanazumi to Dylan Ryan. Mascavecchio. He's rapid, that young boy. He's very quick off the mark. Wollongong will look to exploit that, especially towards the later on of the stages of the game. If the scores are still tied up at 0-0, Desperate for the 3 points, both these sides are. Good pressure there from Mount Druitt, and they get their reward. River won back extremely quickly by Wollongong. Here is the danger man, Mascavecchio. Decent ball in. No one on the end of it for Wollongong. One back immediately off the throw by Wollongong. Looking to spread it right to Dylan Ryan. Lachlan Scott with the 1-2 with Dylan Ryan. Referee's wave to play on. He's onside with the referee. Here's Caleb Jackson Brown for Mount Druitt. And it's God. Stayed in there, just in the very corner at Popadetta Park. Wollongong get it out of the corner. Straight back to Balcardi. Montiero, back to Tef. And Tef will go all the way to Dylan Iski. Tef steps into midfield, finding Abraham Majok. Abraham Majok couldn't find, and this is dangerous. Here is Alex Mascavecchio to Nicholas Olsen, the danger man. What can he do here? Nicholas Olsen. Well defended there by Montiero for Mount Druitt Rangers. Make no mistake, that looked to be promising for Wollongong Wolves. Possibly get the opener here. But not on my watch, Montiero said. And the scores are still locked here at 0 at Popadetta Park. Montiero has done that a few occasions today. Stepped into midfield, looking to spring the attack. Unfortunately for Mount Druitt Rangers, didn't come off that time. But we can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the two centre-backs to drive into midfield and really set the tempo and get their side going here for Mount Druitt Rangers. Ben Gierson with the throw. Back to the young man. Tef again looking to spring the attack there. It's come off that time. Well defended there by Wollongong. And they've cleared their lines. Only partially. Decent touch by the gaffer there. Still got it. Might sub himself on if the scores are locked at 0-0 towards the later stages of proceedings today. Quick throw by Mount Druitt Rangers. Stanik Floody. And they've earned themselves a corner here, Mount Druitt Rangers. The big man, Tef's going forward. Always a threat of aerial set pieces here. Let's see what the big man can do. Abraham Majok as well. Montiero as well. All big threats for Mount Druitt Rangers. As the cross is about to come in. Decent delivery in. Tef look to get his head on it. Still not cleared by Wollongong. Mount Druitt retain possession. Tef stayed up there. Majok as well. Mascavecchio. Lachlan Scott was looking to bring forward. Here's Caleb Jackson Brown. Back to him by Majok. Caleb Jackson Brown's done well. Delivery in.
Ooh, Billy Balcardi nearly gets the opener for Mount Druitt Rangers, and that's better from the home side. Bit of composure, not rushing it. And we can see they nearly bear the fruits of their labour there, the home side. Bilal Balcardi with the best chance of the game so far. Ben Gierson here. Lachlan Scott drops deep, connects the plate. Nicholas Olsen. Well pressed there by Mount Druitt. Obviously the gaffer today has spoken to the home side and they're aware of the threat that Nicholas Olsen can present and has presented this year in this competition. Wollongong will look to him to try and lead this side and get the crucial 3 points today. Kanazumi all the way back to Solski. Does he go left? He goes right. He goes left. My right. Sorry, my apologies. We're at a unique angle here from Papandetta Park. Dax Kelly all the way back to Gierson. Nicholas Olsen now on the ball. Straight away you can see what Mount Druitt are doing. They're aware of the threat. They've got 2 players on him at all times. All the way to Dylan Ryan. Can't get there though. Abraham Majok demanding the ball on this side closest to the commentator's box. Oroko Peleo makes a wonderful sprint down this side. What can he do? Tried to find Abraham Majok. Doesn't. Makarola looks to settle things down. Oroko Pele. Back to Caleb Jackson-Brown looking to fight. Abraham Majok. Mount Druitt get a strike off. Solskis came to clear. Makarola here for Mount Druitt. Oh, it is a dangerous tackle there from Wollongong. Abraham Majok has been fouled on the edge of the box, and make no mistake, this is a dangerous position here for Mount Druitt Rangers. Abraham Majok has still stayed down at Papandetta Park. Will the referee get his card out here? First big foul of the game in this crucial round, round 27. Referee still hasn't waved for the physio to come over. Abraham Majok is still on the deck here. Just like that, he looks to be okay. Wasn't the best challenge there by Wollongong. And this is a dangerous position here for Mount Druitt Rangers. Let's see who's taking it. We've got Bilal Balcardi over it. And Yuta Kamura as well for Mount Druitt Rangers. Let's see who's going to be striking this ball for Mount Druitt Rangers. It's in a very dangerous position here. Just inside the D. Looks to be Yuta Kamura for the home side. What can he do? Strikes it well into the wall. Marcus Beatty clears his lines for the away side. Mount Druitt will look to have more of those situations if they're looking to try and get this opener here at Papandetta Park. Oroko Pele has been instructed to stay high and wide so far. We can see what he's doing straight away. As he looks to be an outlet for the home side. Beautiful ball to Mount Druitt Rangers, and here we are. However, they've shifted well, Wollongong. Mount Druitt caught in possession, however, deemed too aggressively by the referee. Abraham Majok has made a dart forward, touches it down well. Here's Mount Druitt Rangers on the edge of the box. Flicked back well. Bit of a argy-bargy there in the box. However, both players look to be okay, Majok and Solski. Really good off-the-ball movement there by Mount Druitt, especially Abraham Majok. He's an experienced player. He's played in the highest competition in this country, the A-League, for the Western Sydney Wanderers. And you can see the talent that he looks to bring here to Popondetta Park. Been here for a few seasons now, Majok. Will he be the man to get the opener? Will he be the man to take Mount Druitt Rangers off the bottom of the table? We'll wait and see. Mascavecchio to Ryan. Belcardi. Macarola. Yuto Marita. Mount Druitt still there on the edge of the box. Marita, can he get a shot off for a pass off? Fortunately could not. Here's Lachlan Scott. Looks to connect. Pele has done excellently there for the home side. And he's fouled. Secondary foul there by Belcardi. But the first foul was called. Referee will just have a word with both players, just to settle it down. As you can imagine, with so much on the line, it's a bit of tension there that you can see from both sides. Which is fine, that's what we love, football. Belcardi has been dismissed of his duties to let Yuta Komura take the set piece here in a dangerous position, especially when you have the likes of Abraham Majok and Tef lurking around the penalty spot. Let's see where Komura puts this delivery. Puts it in, looking to find Tef. He is there! Oof, and it's just gone wide for the home side. A wonderful delivery by Komura, and the big man has just headed wide for the home side. Kelly off the Kanazumi. Kanazumi still with the ball for Wollongong. Off to Dax Kelly. Dax Kelly to Gearson. Looking to find the captain. They do. Captain and Olsen connect well. Still got the ball here. Olsen's done well to Lachlan Scott. Back to the man. They've done well. Wollongong, can they find the delivery? Shouts of handball from the crowds. However, it results in a corner for the away side. And they're going to send up both centre-backs as well. First corner of the day for Wollongong Wolves. Nicholas Olsen looks to be taking this set piece for the away side. Here we are. Not the best delivery there. However, Wollongong still have the ball. There's the delivery in. And it's dealt with by Rocco Pele. And Wollongong will get a second chance at the set piece. Let's see if this delivery is a bit better. Referee just wants to go in there and just settle a bit of argy-bargy between both sides. As we've previously rated before, so much on the line for both sides. Can Wollongong look to find the opener? Better delivery this time. It's going around. Referee's caught a foul there. And the referee's waved over. Physio looks to enter the field. He looks to be okay though. Monteiro, thankfully he's okay. And Niski will get our proceedings under the way. Niski opts to go long this time. Not a bad option in these conditions. Abraham Majok does win the flick on. Here is Kamura for the home side. Belcardi with a beautiful ball over. Can he keep it in? He does. Back to Belcardi. Macarola. Kamura, Stanik Floody. Abraham Majok gets the shot off. Not the best dealt with there by Wollongong. Macarola back in. Rocco Pele manages to do well and control that difficult ball. Pele back to Majok. Majok here. 50-50 the ref waves play on Majok. Caleb Jackson-Brown. And the referee's blown the foul the other way against the home side. Mount Druitt, I must say, starting to assert themselves. And Abraham Majok being at the heart of that as per usual. Himself, Kamura and Morita have been excellent today, finding those little intricate combinations. Just hasn't paid dividends yet for the home side. However, if they keep doing that, they surely will have the best chance. The captain there, looking to come short, maintains possession. Nicholas Olsen, gone in the challenge, and it's deemed to be fair. Mascavecchio, he's done wonderfully there. Well tracked, however, by Pele. They've opted to go long. Is Abraham Majok giving chase? Belcardi. Belcardi still on the ball here. Wonderfully defended there by Kanazumi. Rocco Pele. Macarola. After a frantic couple of actions, you can see why Mount Druitt just trying to slow down, reset the tempo, and re-establish control in this fixture. Belcardi, wonderfully well done to Rocco Pele, to Abraham Majok. We've got a 3v3 here. Abraham Majok, what can he do? Still on there, just couldn't find the release. Morita, back to Rocco Pele, back to Morita. Abraham Majok on sides. And Solski manages to claim, however, at a price. And it's deemed that Abraham Majok has gone in there just a little bit too forcefully and receives the first card of today's proceedings. Majok just questioning the referee's decision there. Looked to be a 50-50 ball from this angle. However, the referee deemed it to be a yellow card offence. And the first yellow card of today for the Mount Druitt number 14. Dax Kelly on the ball. Kanazumi. Dylan Ryan off to the Capitano, Lachlan Scott. He's done wonderfully. Flynn Madden. Dylan Ryan. Macaveschio. Back to the Dylan Ryan. Just couldn't connect that time. Rocco Pele looks to clear his lines here. Ooh, cynical foul there. Cynical foul on Majok. Just a few words exchange. Apologies for the fruity language here, Popondetta Park. Tensions are high. Makes for a beautiful game of football. An exciting game of football. Can we find an open? The only thing missing today. Tef looks to go long. That wonderfully well. However, Wollongong deemed to be offside. And referee just wants to have a word to the players. Actually given a free kick. The referee. He was deemed offside. Then he caught it back for a free kick. Interesting decision there. However, Wollongong won't mind. They've played early. They've played quickly. Nicholas Olsen delivers in. Wonderfully disguised ball. Can he keep it in? Unfortunately for Wollongong, he cannot. Dilaniski plays quickly to Tef. Tef goes long. Abraham Majok. Wonderful touch. Caleb Jackson Brown to Morita. Morita! Yuto Morita for Mount Druitt Rangers gets the opening goal at Popondetta Park in round 27 of the men's NPL New South Wales. What a wonderful finish it was on the right foot to the bottom left-hand corner. And we have the opening goal at Popondetta Park from the number 10 of Mount Druitt Rangers. Some would say against the odds. However, Mount Druitt won't complain. And that if they can hold on, it will be a valuable 3 points for the home side. Yuto Morita with a wonderful finish. And Wollongong will look to get started quickly as they look to find an equaliser. A shock, some would say, before the game started here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt won't care. And you would have to say, on the basis of play, they have deserved the opening goal. Dylan Ryan takes a good first touch forward. That's Kelly. Off to Gierson. Wonderfully defended there by Mount Druitt. Mount Druitt just taking their time. They won't complain. They're in no hurry. And we've got a ball on the roof here at Popondetta Park. Again, Mount Druitt are in no rush to get this game going. Lachlan Scott connects well. Off to Dylan Ryan. And this is where Wollongong can be dangerous. We've got Nicholas Olsen. On the ball here for Wollongong. Him and Dylan Ryan, unfortunately, just weren't on the same wavelength there for the away side. And again, we can see no rush here at all for Mount Druitt Rangers. Morita's done well. And here's Kamura. If he can get it, unfortunately he does not. Dylan Ryan. Back to Nicholas Olsen. This is better from Wollongong. Not the best foul there from Makarola. Referee just wants to check on the players' welfare first. Not the best challenge there at all on Nicholas Olsen. You can see the threat that he represents for the away side. Marcus Beattie's moved into that centre-back position, so both centre-backs are now up forward for the away side, looking to chase the equaliser. Not the best delivery there from Nicholas Olsen. He was low, he was bouncy. Shouldn't be a problem there for Teff. He clears his lines. Caleb Jackson-Brown. Deemed fair. Makarola. To the goal scorer, Morita. What can he do in the far corner of Popondetta Park? Chooses to recycle to Billy Balcardi. To Stanik Floody. Mount Druitt still with possession. Just managed to keep it in, my apologies. All the way back to Dylan Niski. To Teff. Looking to go long again. Fortunately, couldn't connect there that time. Another foul there by Mount Druitt. A little bit of after there as the yellow card is coming out for Bilal Balcardi this time. They've played quickly, Wollongong, and they've played to Dylan Ryan here. Dylan Ryan looks to find Nicholas Olsen, the danger man. Cracks well. Good save there by Niski. Not clear though, fully to Dylan Ryan. Back to Nicholas Olsen. What can he do? Gets there first, manages to slip in, and they've found the equaliser here at Popondetta Park. Nicholas Olsen with the Samba celebration as well in the far corner at Popondetta, and it hasn't taken long. And Wollongong Wolves are back to 1-1 here at Popondetta Park. Dylan Ryan, a wonderfully over-the-top through ball, and Nicholas Olsen gets the equaliser here for Wollongong Wolves. We're all square at Popondetta. And just as the game started, the points will be shared if it stays this way. But luckily for us, the fans, the viewers, we've got guaranteed another 45 minutes of entertainment, excitement here at Popondetta. Miscommunication there by Mount Druitt, and Olsen looks to burst off this to Marcus Beattie. What can Marcus Beattie do? Gets the delivery. Not fully clear by Mount Druitt. Morita's burst wonderfully through. Caleb Jackson-Brown there for Mount Druitt Rangers. Decent touch. Solskjaer, however, came out early and he commanded his box. And it thwarts the danger there for Wollongong Wolves. Simun sub. Back to Marcus Beattie. He's been excellent in the midfield. He's been an ever-present in that centre defensive mid-roll. Sim on sub to Nicholas Olsen. The Capitano Lachlan Scott. He's done wonderfully as well. Macarola wins it back for Mount Druitt. And it's a foul there. It is a foul there by Wollongong. Simwon Sub looks to take the ball back to Wollongong with him. Referee will throw it that straight away. And we're back with Belcardi. Montiero stands over this one. Will he go short? Will he go long? Montiero, not the best ball there. And Wollongong, if they can play it, they had a 3-on-3 there. However, they do still have the ball in Mount Druitt's half. It's bouncy like pinball here at Popondetta. However, Mount Druitt, Macarola have cleared their lines and they look to go long. Majok will give chase. However, it's dealt with wonderfully here by Wollongong. Solsky skips the centre back and goes straight to Dylan Ryan, who will drive forward on this left flank. Plays a sweeping cross. Doesn't find its intended target. Marcus Beattie makes sure that it's still Wollongong's ball. Olsen just couldn't connect back with Beattie. Morita looks to get fouled there. However, the referee won't be having any of that. Waves play on. Now, Druitt ensuring that with under 5 minutes to go, there's going to be at least 2 minutes of stoppage time. If they keep wasting time on these throw-ins. Good ball to Abraham Majok for Mount Druitt. Still has it in the corner. Finds Danik Floody. What can he do? Looks to hug the byline. Back to Abraham Majok. Just couldn't connect with his teammate there. They weren't on the same wavelength. Montiero. It's a Tef. Tef escapes. Nicholas Olsen's press. Rocapelle. Macarola. He's done well. Referee waves play on. Big contentious there by Wollongong. However, referee does deem it enough to give Wollongong the free kick. Mount Druitt are definitely not happy about that one, especially Caleb Jackson-Brown. He's still having a word to the ref, and Majok's joined this case. With so much on the line here at Popondetta Park with under 5 to go. The scores are locked at 1-1. Dax Kelly. Kanazumi. To Dylan Ryan. Wonderfully intercepted by Macarola. He's done well. Looks to find Caleb Jackson-Brown, doesn't. And they're giving a free kick to the home side. Tef, as soon as you heard the whistle, you know what that man wants to do is straight away inside the box. And if Kamura can find the delivery like he did last time, this could be a crucial time to bag a second for the home side to take a precious lead into halftime. Kamura is the man that looks to be stepping over it. Stanek Floody is also in and around there. We'll see who delivers the ball. Will it be of the right of Kamura? Or will it be of the left of Stanek Floody? It's going to be Kamura with the left. Decent ball in. And it's just gone over there by Mount Druitt. Kamura off these set pieces with the in-swinger. He's got a wonderful delivery on him. Dax Kelly here for Wollongong. Marcus Beattie. Lachlan Scott barking orders from the front, leading as a captain should. Being that voice on the field. Hasn't worked that time though. Mount Druitt look to spring forward. Here's Abraham Majok. Looks to get there and he does! Abraham Majok gets the second for Mount Druitt Rangers. And wow, they are in the lead at Popondetta Park. Seemingly off nothing. Wollongong had possession. They were in control. They gave it up. And Abraham Majok couldn't care less. And the whole Mount Druitt team are over in the corner at Popondetta celebrating a valuable second. And will it bring 3 points to the home side? A crucial time to score and a crucial time to take a 2-1 lead into the dressing room. Abraham Majok showing all his experience here at Popondetta. And with 3 minutes left to play, will Mount Druitt be able to hold on to this 2-1 lead? We'll wait and see.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes additional time.
Wollongong Wolves looking to find an equaliser just before half-time. Lachlan Scott giving chase to Nicholas Olsen, who controls wonderfully. What can the man do? Ben Gierson now on the ball. Wonderfully dealt with by Mount Druitt. Caleb Jackson-Brown. And that is going to be a foul, and I will dare say a yellow card as well when it is. It is a yellow card for Wollongong Wolves. I believe that's Dax Kelly who has fouled Caleb Jackson-Brown, and rightfully so. He had all of his hands on the Mount Druitt player. Dax, mate, if you want his shirt, just ask for it at the end of the game. He's been excellent today. Mount Druitt again. Don't seem to be any rush. Not the best delivery there from Montiero. Macarola puts it back in the mix-up. Dealt with by Dylan Ryan. Flynn Madden. Lachlan Scott giving chase. Can't get there. Rocco Pello makes sure. Niski goes long. Not the best delivery there by Kamura for the home side. Otherwise, Morita was almost a one-on-one situation against Solski. And the form he's been in today, I would dare say that would be 3-1, possibly game over. Wonderfully shut down there by Macarola. After that second goal, Mount Druitt have found the second wind this intensity to close down every single ball, and Wollongong are finding it frustrating. Here's Dylan Ryan on the left-hand side. Trying to find his captain, Lachlan Scott. Connects with him, but Majok with a wonderful challenge. Dylan Ryan makes sure it's a throw-in. Here's Rocco Pele. He signalled to the crowd and to the opposition and to his home team that he's going long. And he does. And the referee has called half-time on the proceedings here at Popondetta Park. Against the odds, but definitely not against the run of play, Mount Druitt Rangers lead Wollongong Wolves 2-1 here at Popondetta Park. We look forward to an exciting 45 minutes that remain here. And by my means and by my eyes, this looks to be an exciting 45 here. We'll see you here in the next 15 minutes. All right, men's NPL New South Wales fans, we are back for a wonderful second half here at Popondetta Park, what looks to be. And if the first half is anything to measure by, it's going to be an amazing second 45. We've got a substitution here for the Wollongong Wolves. Sebastian Hernandez on. Let's see what the young man can do. And coming off, Alex Mascavecchio, the number 25. Let's see if Sebastian Hernandez can get an equaliser and possibly a winner here for the away side. Besides that, both sides remain unchanged. However, in the sake of Wollongong, hopefully they can look to change that scoreboard. Macarola doing exactly what he did in that first half, looking to sweep things up. And he plays a decent ball to Abraham Majok. Abraham Majok in the edge of the box, looks to deliver. Stanik Floody just took that extra touch, unfortunately, for the home side. Stanik Floody. It's a Caleb Jackson-Brown giving chase. Wollongong should look to seize that out. And it will remain Wollongong's ball with Solski. Kanazumi. Dylan Ryan, all the way back to Solski. They go along looking to find Nicholas Olsen. However, it's dealt with by Mount Druitt. Macarola. Looks to find Morita. However, it is comfortably claimed by Solski. To Dax Kelly. To Gearson. To Hernandez, the new man, first touch of the ball. Dylan Ryan. Now Druitt have done well. They've shifted well in these early stages of the second half. They're not letting Wollongong play through them. Managed to break through that time. However, dealt with by Belcardi. He's Bilal Belcardi. Not the best delivery there to Morita. However, Komura will give chase. Belcardi. Abraham Majok wins it back. Rocco Pelle. Back to Majok. Can he deliver a ball in? He does. Well dealt with by Wollongong. Nicholas Olsen, wonderful bit of skill there. He's done it not once, twice. Wollongong still have the ball here, and here's Sebastian Hernandez. What can he do on this side? Takes him on, puts cross into the box. And it's just about stayed in play. Now Druitt clear their lines. Morita looks to give chase here. Dax Kelly deals with that relatively well. Gearson. Caleb Jackson-Brown. And Mount Druitt will be comfortable from here. See Wollongong have a strong intent to come out of this second half and chase the equaliser. Rokopele. It's Abraham Majok. What can he do on this side? He's been excellent so far. Has the shot well dealt with by Wollongong. Bilal Belkadi. Lachlan Scott does well. Plays a ball well dealt with. And it's dealt with again. Referee waves play on. Good switch by Gearson. All the way to Nicholas Olsen. Nicholas Olsen on that far corner. What can he do? Flynn Madden combines with Nicholas Olsen. Olsen keeps it in. Could go anywhere. Mount Druitt look to have possession of it. Can they clear their lines? Well dealt with there by Wollongong. Wollongong still have the ball here. And it's cleared there by Mount Druitt. Gearson. Back to Sebastian Hernandez. New man's been good. He's been electric. He's been quick. Looking to impact this play. Referee's going to call that back and he's going to give the third yellow card of today, the first to Wollongong Wolves. Just went a bit too heavy there. Flynn Maiden. Montiero, it's a Tef. Tef looks to go long. And again, Mount Druitt shut down relatively well. Bilal Belkadi. Still bouncing around here. He's Stephen Stanek-Floody. What can he do from the corner? Delivers a decent ball in. Wollongong Wolves clear their lines for now. It's a fair challenge, the referee deems it. He goes all the way out for a Wollongong goal kick. That's Kelly. Finn Madden to Marcus. To Sim Woon Sub. Dax Kelly. Nicholas Olsen. Fortunately, the trick doesn't come off this time. Will Olsen be the man to find Wollongong their equaliser at Poppins Park today? We'll wait and see with about 40 minutes of play left to go. Well dealt with there by Mount Druitt in these tough conditions. Here's Kamura. Niski doesn't muck around, clears it. However, not the best clearance there. Rokopele. And that ball down the line, unfortunately, for Mount Druitt, doesn't pay dividends that time. Dax Kelly. To Ben Gearson. To Marcus Beattie. Abraham Majok. Here's Kamura. Gets the rebound. Majok, however, fights for his teammates well and he's done well. Stanek-Floody. Bilal Belkadi. He's done excellently there. So has the Wollongong number 17. Marcus Beattie. Nicholas Olsen looks to bring Wollongong out of trouble. He's deemed to be pulled down there by Makarola. Nicholas Olsen to Ben Gierson. Stephen Stanek-Floody just looks to be a bit injured there from the altercation there with Sebastian Hernandez. Just looks like a stray elbow to the face. Definitely not intentional. Good to see that the young man's back up and ready to go. He's Lachlan Scott, the captain, to Nicholas Olsen on the far side. What can Nicholas do? Nicholas Olsen hits the post, the rebound does go in, however it is deemed offside. It is deemed offside at Popadetta Park. However, that is the threat of Nicholas Olsen. He's done it today. He's already got on the score sheet. And he, unfortunately, if it wasn't for the post, he would have had a second there for the away side. That is the threat for Wollongong Wolves. That is their danger man. He's been their danger man this season. They will look to turn on him in this second half to find the equaliser. Stephen Stanek-Floody. Caleb Jackson-Brown. Wonderfully worked to Kamura. Kamura to Morita. Still Caleb Jackson-Brown hanging around there. And it is a tackle that looks to be okay from the referee's point of view. Mount Druitt are furious. They are absolutely demanding a penalty here. Referee won't be having it though. From this angle, it was hard to tell. Mount Druitt were absolutely adamant that it was a penalty here at Popadetta. However, we play on here. Wollongong won't mind. They look to spring off this attack to find Nicholas Olsen. Fair challenge. In a surprising turn of events, Sutherland Sharks have beaten Sydney FC 4-0. Yes, I repeat, 4-0. Sutherland Sharks have beaten Sydney FC, and that moves Sutherland Sharks within 5 points, safe of the relegation zone. Mount Druitt again, furious, not happy with the refereeing performance today. According to their side, feel like they've been hard done by. Ben Gierson. Marcus Beatty. Ben Gierson. Can he find the pass forward? Again, Mount Druitt, they defended really well. They defended in those tight blocks, those 2 blocks of 2. And they're proving extremely hard to break down. Frustrated the Wollongong Wolves side. Wollongong resort to a long ball. However, doesn't pay dividends there for the away side. And Dylan Niski's in no rush. Substitution here for the away side. We'll just await who's coming on. So we have Sim Woon Sub departing the field. And he looks to be replaced by Rafael Liai. Is Morita. Sorry, Kimura, my apologies. Kimura's done wonderfully well there. And there was a foul on Stanek-Floody in the build-up of that. And again, the front line of Mount Druitt have been absolutely excellent today. Obviously with the 2 goals, but they've been copying a lot of fouls by the Wollongong, frustrating this away side. And again, presented with a wonderful opportunity from a dangerous set piece. And if Kimura has anything to say with his deliveries, this could be 3-1 for the home side. It is Kimura. Kimura delivers to the back post. Ooh. And Mount Druitt couldn't find the connection they wanted. Nicholas Olsen has switched sides momentarily. Wonderful ball there. Nicholas Olsen gives chase. However, Niski will see that one out for a goal kick. Good idea by Flynn Madden. However, just the execution wasn't the best. Flynn Madden's actually dropped down to a bit of a deeper role to allow Raphael Lier to go and explore and fill his boots in the attacking side for Wollongong to chase that equaliser. Pele looks to give that ball up the line. Does eventually manage to find its way back. Bilal Bielkadi, decent ball over the top. And the keeper claims that one all day. Dax Kelly. Kanazumi to Nicholas Olsen. Nicholas Olsen here. Raphael Lier, straight off the bench. And it was a wonderful shot by the young man. And we've got a sub here for the home side. The first sub for Mount Druitt Rangers. And we've got Stephen Stanik-Floody, who departs the field. And we've got William Rankin, a straight swap. Let's see what William Rankin can do and impact this fixture. Flynn Madden, to Lachlan Scott, to Nicholas Olsen. However, well defended there by Mount Druitt. Dylan Ryan. Just not connecting at the moment for Wollongong. William Rankin here, his first involvement. Good challenge by Ben Gearson. Unfortunately, Kimura and Rankin weren't on the same page then. If so, could have spelled 3-1 for Mount Druitt Rangers on the attack. However, back at Wollongong, Nicholas Olsen touched wonderfully. Wonderful trickery there. Macarola claims for a foul. Won't receive it. Lachlan Scott does win possession. Nicholas Olsen. Wonderful ball to Dylan Ryan. Dylan Ryan. And it is claimed comfortably by Niski. The attempted flick on, unfortunately, doesn't find Abraham Majok, who was lurking. And in the form he is in, that could have spelled the end of the game for Wollongong. Wollongong look to go over the top. Just a push in the back there by the Wollongong player. Kick the ball away as well. Will there be a card for that? No, just a talking to for this time. Rocco Pele looks to be a bit hurt after that altercation. Hopefully the young man is okay. Thankfully, the young man's okay and ready to continue on in today's proceedings. This kid goes long, looking for the intended target, Majok. And there was a push in the back on the big man. So resume play with a Mount Druitt free kick in Wollongong's defensive half. Bilal Balkardi steps over that one and leaves that for Tef. We're used to seeing him in the box. Let's see if he can deliver. Just a short delivery today, Tef. Thank you. Bilal Balkardi with the disguised through ball. Could be still on here for Mount Druitt. Fortunately for their case, deems to go out by their own player. And results in a Wollongong throw. Handball there by Lachlan Scott. Tef after his delivery decides, he's going in the box for this one. We have the danger man from set pieces, Kamura. Kamura looks to deliver this one in. Let's see, can he find his intended target in yellow? Delivers well. All the way to the back post, still in from a jock. However, the referee and the linesman have deemed that ball. It's across the line. Nicholas Olsen. Ben Gearson. Nicholas Olsen still managed to have the ball here. He's done wonderfully well. Still has the ball here, Nicholas Olsen. Wonderful ball mastery. And after 1, 2, 3 fouls, the referee finally calls it. He's a wonderful player to this league, Nicholas Olsen. You can see what he can do in these tight spaces. Absolute joy to watch. Sebastian Hernandez looks to also be coming over to see. Let's see who's going to take this delivery. Could be Nicholas Olsen or Sebastian Hernandez. It is Nicholas Olsen. Looks to be. We'll await his delivery. Decent delivery into the box. To the next field. My apologies. Unfortunately there for Wollongong. Dylan Niski just been ushered on by the ref to make sure that we get play up and rolling here. Dylan Niski opts to go long. To the intended target, Majok. Falls kindly to Mount Druitt. Rocco Pello pass 1, pass 2. Couldn't get past the third. Macarola. Mercado, not the best touch. And here's Nicholas Olsen, the danger man. What can he do? Wonderful touch. Sebastian Hernandez offering support. Nicholas Olsen deemed to be challenged fairly. And here's Morita for Mount Druitt Rangers. Kamura in support. Just off the play, referee has given Danilo Monteiro a yellow card, the third for Mount Druitt today. There was a clear push on Raphael Lié. William Rankin urged to be ushered on.
Number 3, would you like a second? Straight away, please. 21, same thing. Let's do smart. I'm just being proactive. You don't need to stuff around. Exactly. Find something else to argue about.
William Rankin. Here. Unfortunately, not the best touch there from the young man. In fairness to him, it wasn't passed. It was a deflected and ricocheted. Dax Kelly. Marcus Beattie. Dylan Ryan. Not the best ball there. And again, Mount Druitt, as you can see, in absolutely no rush to get play moving here. Make no mistake, this will be a crucial 3 points if Mount Druitt can hold on and to avoid this relegation race. Just about 20 minutes to play, plus stoppage time obviously as well. And a score reminder, the score is 2-1 to Mount Druitt Rangers. And my well, they have deserved it. As you can see in every action, they are urgent to win this ball back. Central Coast Mariners and the Western Sydney Wanderers will have a job to do if Mount Druitt can see out this result, bringing them to 21 points. Nicholas Olsen couldn't connect the pass that time. Niski clears. Gearson, not the best control. William Rankin, happy to see that one. For touch. Target Morita. And it will get to Morita. Apologies for the Fury language again. Mount Druitt not happy with some of these decisions. Montiero forcing Lachlan Scott to touch. Intended target Morita and Kimura again. Caleb Jackson unfortunate there. Good intent. Dylan Ryan on the ball for Wollongong. Lié, the number 77 for Wollongong. He's quick, he is exciting. Yet to get and stamp his authority onto this game yet, due to this excellent press from Mount Druitt. As we can see. And again, they're winning every second ball here, Popendetta. Nakarola, intuitive ball. Will it find its target? Fortunately not. Raphael Lié. Rocopella takes a stumble. Referee waves play on. And it is sent absolutely high and up the field by Bilal Belkadi to allow Mount Druitt to clear their lines, reset in there, 2 blocks, and hold out from this barrage of Wollongong attacks. However, it is not dealt with by Wollongong, and we have Kimura here on the attack for Mount Druitt. Let's see what the young man can do. Here's Kimura to Caleb Jackson. Couldn't find Belkadi. Raphael Lié gets past Rocopelle. He is quick, this young man. And there will be a foul, and dare I say, a yellow card for the Mount Druitt number 12. Rocopelle goes into the books, the 4th of today for Mount Druitt. And we can see what Raphael Lié is all about. He is quick, he is electric, and he looks to take you on. And Wollongong will look to him and alike to chase this equaliser. However, as we can see, winning every second ball they are, Mount Druitt. And a foul on the big man, Tef Tef. Tef Tef looks to be injured. Just calling the physio over for Mount Druitt. With 15 minutes left to play, can Mount Druitt hold on to this precious 2-1 lead and an even more precious 3 points? Or will Wollongong find an equaliser, possibly a winner in 15, and cement their place inside the top 6? It's a thrilling 15 to come here at Popondetta Park as we await Tef Tef. It will be a shame if he cannot continue on today's proceedings. He's been absolutely a brick wall, a man mountain for Mount Druitt Rangers. As Tef Tef looks to just quickly take a minute, just updating you on some scores around the ground. St. George City reduced to 10. However, they are level with the West Sydney Wanderers 1-1. Tef Tef just awaiting his arrival back on the field from the referee. Looks to be good to continue. Abraham Ajok fighting all the way. Unfortunately couldn't get that. Tef Tef thankfully joins the proceedings back again. Unfortunately for Wollongong, just slipped there. Flynn Madden couldn't find his intended target. Dylan Ryan clears it. Trying to find Raphael Liet. Unable to. Rocco Pelle looks to go again. Does well. Mount Druitt trying to find that first contact, that first flick on. Lachlan Scott just couldn't connect there. However, Jared Macarola's been doing what Jared Macarola has been doing for the full 80 minutes so far. He's been absolutely everywhere, breaking down each attack, and he's done it again. He's been absolutely on fire today, Macarola, and crucial. William Rankin, been solid since he's come on. Manages to find Caleb Jackson-Brown. William Rankin carries on his run here. Jackson-Brown finds him. Back to Rankin. Back to Jack Brown. And unfortunately for Mount Druitt Rangers, just couldn't find the finished touches. Dylan Ryan, Flynn Madden, Nicholas Olsen is taking a more central role in his last 5 to 10 minutes. Ben Gierson looks to spring Wollongong into an attack. Connects with Sebastian Hernandez. Looks to go to line. Couldn't find the cross. However, it would be a Wollongong throw as we await a substitution from the Wollongong Wolves. Marcus Beattie looks to be departing the field for Wollongong Wolves. as Sebastian Druitt has come on the field. Decent position here for Wollongong Wolves free kick. And you've guessed it, Nicholas Olsen claiming this one over here in a dangerous position here for Wollongong. Let's see what their main man can do. Make no mistake, I believe he's going to shoot from this angle. As Niski sets up his wall. Let's see what Nicholas Olsen can do. Nicholas Olsen's waiting over it. Takes it! Slightly goes over the bar for the Wollongong Wolves. Number 21. Dylan Niski ushering his two centre-backs forward. You know what that means. Route 1, it's going long. Seems to be a Mount Druitt throw. Came off the Wollongong Wolves player. As the rain just starts to creep up here at Popondetta Park, you know what that means. Going to be a thrilling final. 5 to 10 minutes. Here's Morita giving chase. Solski claims, and here comes Ben Gearson to Sebastian Hernandez. Gearson carries on his run. Hernandez beats Rankin. Will he beat? No. Montiero was there to claim. And here comes Komura. Komura to Morita. Morita is deemed to be offside by the linesman. However, see how quickly Mount Druitt can break when they're in form, when they're clicking. And they have been clicking today. With the threat of Wollongong Wolves committing many numbers forward. Druitt. Mount Druitt will be looking to spring off that counter and kill off the game. Belkadi. Here's Kamura. Decent touch. Still has possession, the Mount Druitt man. Kamura still going. Looks to be fouled. No, the Mount Druitt bench are absolutely furious with that decision. Was in quite a dangerous position. Lockie Olsen, unfortunately, couldn't receive that ball. William Rankin. Niski reacted well. Not the best clearance. Lockie Olsen. To Lachlan Scott. Tef clears. The win in the rain, they're going to provide a wonderful, exciting environment here as Macarola is fouled. Just a word on Jared Macarola. He's been absolutely phenomenal today. By no means am I in charge of giving the 3 points today, but if I was, Jared Macarola would be right up there in my list. He's been absolutely phenomenal, breaking up every single one of Wollongong Wolves' attacks. Yuta Kamura looks to be departing the field here for Mount Druitt Rangers, as we await to see who comes on. And we've got number 2, Alexandra Dragonovski. Nicholas Olsen to Dylan Ryan. To Dax Kelly. Sebastian Druitt on the ball, just getting his first few touches today's game. Dylan Ryan looks to put a ball forward. Tef looks to claim, and he does. Wonderfully dealt with. Not the best clearance, though. And there is a foul. There is a foul in quite a dangerous position here for the Wollongong Wolves, and you can see what's already happened. Picking up the ball, ready to go. In the final 5 to 8 minutes here at Popondetta Park. Round 27. Mount Druitt 2. Wollongong Wolves 1. Flynn Madden looks to be stepping over this one. Let's see, will he deliver a quality ball? Flynn Madden. Stepping over it. Puts it in. Cleared. Not fully cleared though. Back to Sebastian Hernandez. Referee waves play on. And here's Abraham Majoks bringing forward. Alexander Takanowski to his left. Choosing not to need him. Takes the shot. Couple of deflections off the Wollongong players. And it goes out for a corner. Dare I say, without the rain, that could have been going top corner, 3-1, game over, quarter day. Only Tef has gone forward this time. Montiero stays back. There is Tef. Still bouncing around in there. Wollongong clear their lines. Lachlan Scott gives chase. Rocco Pele claims comfortably. Just 4 minutes left here of normal time. And Mount Druitt Rangers have done a wonderful job as they look to make another substitution here. Flynn Madden's done a wonderful job there as he releases Nicholas Olsen. It's deemed to be kept in play. Mount Druitt bench, never heard them cheer louder. The goal scorer, Yuto Morita, is coming off. He's had a wonderful game, Morita. And here's Bilal Belkadi. Bilal Belkadi is deemed to be fouled, and fouled he is. Thomas Lopez was the man to come on for Morita. Plays shorts. Fortunately, Alexander Takanowski wasn't on the same wavelength. And the yellow card did go to Sebastian Druitt for the foul on Belkadi. Belkadi on the ball. There is Thomas Lopez. Unfortunately deemed offside. Wonderful work by Caleb Jackson-Brown. Nicholas Olsen, not the best delivery there. And here is Thomas Lopez. Can he finish it off? Oh, just wide for Mount Druitt Rangers. That could have been it. Signed, sealed and delivered. The victory, the 3 points for Mount Druitt. But unfortunately, Thomas Lopez just places it wide. What a golden chance. Will that prove costly? We'll wait and see as we enter the final minutes here of today's proceedings. Alexandra Takanowski just delaying Wollongong Wolves here. Here's Dylan Ryan. Tef clears. As the ground announcer said, we have 4 minutes of additional time. 4 minutes until this wonderful game of football concludes. Will Mount Druitt take the 3 points, or will Wollongong Wolves find an equaliser? Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Got a frantic 4 minutes left of football here at Popondetta. Thomas Lopez springs forward. Abraham Majok with him, and Abraham Majok does receive that ball. What can he do? Abraham Majok falls. However, still here. Thomas Lopez earns his team a throw-in. Abraham Majok has stayed down and signalled for the physio to come over. Hopefully the big man is okay. We've got a final 4 minutes, and with Abraham Majok staying on the ground here at Popondetta, there should be an additional couple of minutes here at Popondetta Park as Mount Druitt look to hold on to this 2-1 lead that they have over Wollongong Wolves. No one was expecting this at the start of today, 5 o'clock kickoff. Wollongong Wolves looking to come here and assert themselves in the top 6 position, find themselves in danger of dropping out of the finals. Now Druitt still have the ball here in the corner. Abraham Majok deemed to be offside. Wollongong will look to get things moving quickly. Plays quickly to Dax Kelly. Dax Kelly will drive that ball forward up for Wollongong. Dax Kelly finds Nicholas Olsen. Not the best connection. Jared Macarola has been absolutely immense. So Rolls Royce, they call them these days in football. Tef looks to deal with Lachlan Scott, and he does. Wollongong Wolves looking to go forward. Nicholas Olsen on the edge of the box. No foul. Bilal Balkardi driving the ball out of danger. Referee gives that a free kick. Referee gives that free kick in favour of the Mount Druitt Rangers. Sebastian Hernandez deemed to have fouled Balkardi. Both players just seem to stay down here. Bit of an awkward collision. Thankfully, both players are up, ready to go. As we see out the final minutes here of round 27 at Popondetta Park. Monteiro looking to go long. Tef. He's not going up for this one. Monteiro. Thomas Lopez. Back to Wollongong Wolves. Surely desperate times now for the Wolves. Majok wins it back. Tef sends Thomas Lopez. Here's Thomas Lopez. for Mount Druitt Rangers. Here he is, wonderful ball to Alexander Taganowski.
15 seconds.
Daniel Solski. Surely we're in the final minute here at Popondetta Park. It's now or never for the Wollongong Wolves, and they can't seem to find that connecting pass. Abraham Majok plays it, Solski, and it's a penalty to Mount Druitt Rangers. It's a penalty in the dying seconds to Mount Druitt Rangers. Surely, dare I say it, even if it's a goal or they miss the target, it is game over here for the Wollongong Wolves. The question is, who will take it for the Rangers? The ball kids are going behind the goal. They're excited. Looks to be Bilal Bilkadi to win the game for the Mount Druitt Rangers. Can he seal victory? Bilkadi puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. No shadow of a doubt. And there it is. Game over. Signed, sealed, delivered. Mount Druitt Rangers. On cue, the referee blows the whistle. 3. Wollongong Wolves, 1. What a precious 3 points that might prove to be in the relegation race. And what a costly 3 points Wollongong Wolves might have missed out on here at Popondetta Park in their race for the top 6. I've been Thomas from UBA Football. It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate this men's round of 27 NPL Clash at Popondetta Park. Thank you for tuning in.
What a fucking way to end. Jesus Christ, on the pen, wow.